Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. Of course, if you missed both of yesterday's videos, they were big ones. We completed Jerry Millin's Spotlight series, as you can see right there. So we picked up Stephen Marbury, but not only that, we picked up our first Galaxy Opal of the year, which is, of course, Brandon Roy. So if you want to check out some gameplay of that in Triple Threat Online, be sure to check out yesterday's video. It was very good. He was very good. I'm very, very happy to have him on the squad. And the theme of Galaxy Opals is going to continue in today. So today we're going to have a little bit of a discussion about the token and reward market and whether or not I should actually spend my tokens and how easy it is to actually attain tokens as well. Because obviously we've got 1.5 mil. We can afford to splash out a little bit. So we've got a lot to talk about that. And there is one big purchase that I want to make to the squad. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it today, but we will definitely look into it. So plenty to get through, so let's just jump into it. So thankfully, we do actually have a limited time event today, and it's a pretty decent one. 2 bonus tokens every time you open the vault during Triple Threat Offline. Not bad at all. Of course, you're not guaranteed to get the vault to open up at any point, but during a 2-hour span, you can get through about 20 games, and in that 20 games, I'd expect it to open about 5 times. So you're going to be getting a bonus 10 tokens on top of whatever else you're going to get out of the vault when it actually opens up those 5 times. So is it enough to get me to play it? Probably not, to be fair. The 1 token after every win is about the only Triple Threat Offline event that I will actually play for, because now that we're up to 400 wins, there's not really much I want to go for. 445 wins for 60 more tokens is nice, but then after that, we need to get another 130 wins to get any more tokens. So that is a long old grind. Obviously, when we hit that amount, then is another 175 wins, and we get 250 tokens and 2 diamond packs. So this is a nice little span right here between 575 and 750. And then, yeah, 200 and 900 wins, that's a long way away. But yeah, up until this 575, which is another 174 games away, it is a bit dry. So probably not going to be jumping into that anytime soon. Daily agenda, we've got Triple Threat Online, and then Triple Threat Offline, and then Unlimited, nothing great. Weekly objectives, done one, I did one, and I'm pretty sure I did the other one as well. I'm sure I put 5 Nuggets heat check players in my squad, but I guess I didn't, so I'm going to have to do another game of that, but I'll probably wait until there's a daily objective for domination as well, and then do both of those at the same time. And then monthly, like I said, we played a couple of games of Triple Threat Online yesterday, and that gave us a little boost to starting that off. Now, if we come down here, I have done a couple of games of Rookie Domination for evoing up cards, and I'm not going to do any more of these. I'll probably do these 2 just because I've already started them, and I guess maybe that one because I've already started it, but I do not think it is going to be worth it moving forward to actually complete these weekly challenges. Now, it's been great having them all completed up until now. Obviously, we've done so many of them. We've got quite a few tokens from them. Obviously, you get 6 tokens per set, but I just think the amount of MT you make from evoing up players and the speed you can evo up players in Rookie Domination is worth it above what the weekly challenges can offer you. In obviously Rookie Domination, you can go for around 150 points if you're really going for it. But in these weekly challenges, you're going to be getting anywhere between 80 to 100 points, depending on the quarter length, because of course some of them will not be full 5-minute quarter games. So I don't know, I'm going back and forwards on whether or not it's actually worth it, and I think for the time being, we're just going to go into some Rookie Domination games. So, my team challenges, or multiplayer challenges, I have done at week 21. We've got our 6 tokens for that, which is why we are nearly at 1,900 now, again, which is awesome, considering we actually spent quite a bit the other day. And then Unlimited, I think we might jump into a couple of games this month. I think we can definitely get some gameplay done, because if we do get to the top, we're getting 2 new pink diamonds added to the squad, and of course it is one of our monthly objectives to win games of Unlimited. But I think someone in the comments did the maths on this. I think it's like a bonus 200 or 300 MT per game, which is pathetic. So really not too happy about that being a monthly objective, but what can you do? So over to the auction house, where of course there is a lot going on. We're trying to sell off all these stuff that didn't sell in yesterday's video, and we've got one PJ Washington as a heat check card up for 8k. Hopefully he sells. We've got a bid on Jaron Jackson Jr., the Amethyst card. Hopefully we'll be able to get him, and I'll talk about a bit more about that in a second. But we come down here and we have made some more investments. So George Mikan's coming into the squad. Both of them had a bid of 18,000. So we got this one for 17,000, and we got this one for about 15,500. So easy money. And then Sidney Moncrief with a diamond shoe and David Thompson. I think David Thompson had a bid of 22,000 MT on him, so we got him for about 20. And Sidney Moncrief, I think I had 25k on him, so we got him for about 23k. Not bad at all. And again, I'll talk about that in a second. The diamond contract, the second one that we had that we didn't want to use, sold him for 20. Sold him? It's an item. Sold the item for 22,000 MT, which is awesome. And then yeah, loads of other stuff has sold down here, and there's some big money stuff that is going to be appearing in a second. So all of these were just the jerseys that hadn't sold. I know these were the last remaining jerseys that I had in my collection. So all of my jerseys have now gone, and now you can see some big amounts appearing. So I went through the Hornets heat check set, and as you can see, they sold for a ridiculous amount. 5.75k, 11,500, 5.25, 5.25, 8.9, 8.5 and 5.8, so massive amounts for that Hornets heat check set, and that was only from selling 8 of them as well. We've still got 4 of them left. These guys are not quite as expensive as the ones that I have just sold, but they still have decent value. They're still like 4k, but for the time being, I will keep hold of them. And like I said, we've got that PJ Washington in the auction house. When I put mine up, he was the only one up in auctions. Looks like we'll probably still be able to get about 7k for him, which is still ridiculous. So 1.6 million we are on now, and who is that just sold? As a Lakers home jersey, sold for 4.5k as well. That is big. So 1.6 in the bank. We've got 10k bid on Jaren Jackson Jr. We now have 2 pink diamond Sidney Moncrief, 1 pink diamond David Thompson, and 2 diamond George Mikens as duplicates in here as investments. So that's obviously pretty damn nice. And the reason I've done that is because these legacy sets, in my opinion, are just so cheap for the tokens. Again, we still don't have Bill Walton. Still waiting for his price to come down a little bit. 90k, 88k, I'm just not going to pay it. 70k maybe, but anything over that, not going to pay it. But yeah, I just wanted to pick up a couple more of these guys, because when they do the next token market, I don't think they're going to let us down like they did last time. I think they're going to be some really good cards, and I think that will push the price up of any set that locks in for tokens. I know I said it the first time, and to be fair, it did. We obviously had all of these cards to begin with. We sold them all off, made a lot of profit, and then we bought them all back again. And again, I think we are going to make a lot of profit next time. But even if we don't, I think I might actually lock these cards in. Nate Thurman, we bought him for like 45k, selling for about 60k. Like, we could already make some big profit off of these guys, but I don't want to just yet. And then in terms of the big player that I wanted to pick up today, I did try to have a look and just show you guys the Prime Series 1, which of course locks in Galaxy Opal Ray Allen. Tim Duncan's still coming in at nearly 300k, even though he isn't like a super incredible player. T-Mac obviously is a super incredible player, coming in for about 600k. Derek Rose over 200k, and then John Stockton and Wilt, very cheap, but obviously they were in a locker code. Before they were in the locker code, they were very cheap. And that brings us on to the player that I want to pick up, that it is Kristaps Porzingis. Now, he is of course going to be locking in for a Galaxy Opal. We don't know who that Opal is going to be just yet, but he is obviously going to keep his value throughout the year. So I've been trying to pick one up today for about 200k. This one's going for 230, which is a little bit steep. Don't really want to be paying that, not going to lie. But we might put a bid. Both of these got diamond contracts, which would be pretty nice, of course. But we'll put a bid of 100 and we might as well push that over 190, mightn't we? 190,000 MT on Kristaps Porzingis. Hopefully we can get him. It'd be pretty damn cool if we could, because the centre position is the only thing we don't really have, and it's a player we can use and is also an investment. So if you never know, that Galaxy Opal might be a ridiculous card, and I might want to pick up all 4 of these cards and lock them all in. I highly doubt I would want to do that, because yeah, if you wanted to do that now with the Galaxy Opal Ray Allen, you are looking at well over 1 million MT, which is ridiculous. Well, not well over, actually, about 1.1, 1.2 million, which is a lot for a Galaxy Opal, and to lock it in as well. That is a little bit much in my opinion. But speaking of Galaxy Opals, we come down to the Galaxy Opal reward board. Now, I've actually been thinking about getting myself to this level. I know a couple of you guys have said it before in the comments. And the reason for that is, obviously, we can easily afford to get a Galaxy Opal. Easily. So we need 6 more pink diamonds, because, of course, we need 8. 6 more pink diamonds is 900 tokens. And then, of course, it's 750 tokens for that. So we need to spend 1,600 tokens. So we'd have 300 tokens left over. So 1,650 tokens. My maths is horrendous. So we'd have 250 tokens left over. So we'd need to make another 500 tokens to get another Galaxy Opal. Now, if we just come down here and have a look at those legacy sets, that's 200 tokens right there. We need to pick up Bill Walton. That's another 200 tokens. And then I could just lock in 4 of these heat check sets. And then we're at another Galaxy Opal. And that is not going to cost us anything, really. Like, it's going to cost us Bill Walton, which is like 70k. So we are still going to have well over 1 million MT. Like, well over 1 million MT. And we could have 2 Galaxy Opals which is ridiculous. So we're going to take a look at these guys right now. I might talk myself into it, I might talk myself out of it, I'm not sure. But I haven't really checked out these guys because I didn't think we'd be getting them this soon in the game. And we've also got to bear in mind who we have at what positions as well. So Penny Hardaway as just a point guard, only one position. And of course, at the point guard position, we have Baron Davis, pink diamond. We have Stephen Marbury, pink diamond. We have Jeremy Lin, who's soon to be a pink diamond card. And maybe Jason Kidd as well, who's soon to be a pink diamond card. So we are pretty stacked in terms of pink diamonds. But of course, this is a Galaxy Opal, so it should be a class above. So he comes in with Hall of Fame floor general, hot zone hunter, quick first step, dimer, contact finisher, and then gold defensive leader, intimidator, clamps, obviously. If he didn't have that, it'd be an absolutely no-brainer that I wouldn't be picking him. And then he's got Deadeye, green machine, quick draw. He does have range extender and catch and shoot. And in terms of his stats, 90s pretty much everywhere. 90s for the shooting, 90s dunking, 90s on the passing, 88 perimeter D. Could be a little bit higher for a Galaxy Opal if I'm being super critical. And only 88 speed again, and only 77 lateral quickness. So 77 lateral quickness, in my opinion, that is a big fat no. So straight away, Penny Hardaway, it is a no from me. We move on to Grant Hill, who comes in with 19 Hall of Fame badges and 30 gold badges. He's got green machine, flexible release. He has got contact finisher. We've got clamps at Hall of Fame level. We've got gold intimidator, floor general, dimer. So really nice badges, as you would expect. Quick first step. He's got steady shooter, which in my opinion is not a great badge to have. Quick drill, range extender, catch and shoot, and then only silver defensive leader. But gold steady shooter is a bit of a turn off for me, not going to lie. In terms of his stats, 98 driving layup, 98 driving dunk as well. 90s for the shooting. He can speed boost. Incredible defensive stats right there. 94 perimeter D. And then 95 speeds with 95 lateral quickness. So Grant Hill actually looks really, really nice. Again, only one position though. And at the small forward position, we have, who do we run there? Richard Jefferson, Paul Millsap. We can run Giannis. At small forward, we can run Lamar Odom, Hedo Turkoglu. So we've got a lot of good options at the small forward position. And like I said, that steady shooter badge, I want a Galaxy Opal to be perfect. If I'm spending 750 tokens, I want a Galaxy Opal to be ridiculously good. And then we come on to Tony Parker, 6'2", of course, the latest addition to the token market. And again, he is point guard / shooting guard, but at 6'2", you're not going to be getting away with him at the shooting guard position, so you're going to have to play him at the point guard position. 23 gold, 23 Hall of Fame badges, catch and shoot, floor general, range extender, quick draw, green machine, ankle breaker, quick first step, dimer, clamps. He is the best in terms of badges, like by far. He's got gold intimidator, he has got gold defensive leader as well, and Deadeye, corner specialist. Like by far, he has got the best badges of any player we've looked at so far. 90s for the shooting, 90s for the shooting down there, only 65 driving dunk, 97 for the passing, really good defense, 99 speed, and 95 lateral quickness. The only problem with Tony Parker is his height. You've got people like Ben Simmons, they've just released a new Magic Johnson. If you come up against someone like that and they know how to abuse you, you're not going to be having a good time. So again, it kind of puts me off picking up Tony Parker. And that brings us on to the final card, which is, of course, Galaxy Opal David Robertson, who has been taken the most by far, more than 1,000 times more than Grant Hill and Penny Hardaway, who have both been there since the beginning as well. And he comes in with 20 Hall of Fame badges, 23 gold. Obviously, pretty much all the defensive ones and post-scoring ones. Hall of Fame backdown punisher, post-move lockdown, rebound chaser, rim protector, intimidator, defensive leader. He also has steady shooter, which is a bit of a drawback for me. He has quick draw. He does have some other nice post-scoring badges. He's got catch and shoot, and he's got bronze clamps, which is better than nothing. And then in terms of his stats, look, literally 90s, absolutely everywhere. 86 three-point shot, but with a coach and a shoe, that's early 90s, which is incredible. Obviously no ball control, but 98 interior D, 80 perimeter D as well, so if he does get a switch on the outside, he is going to be really nice. 79 lateral quickness is okay, and then 84 speed, 84 acceleration. It is a very, very good card. If I had to pick one, I would probably go for David Robinson, but after looking at his stats, I don't think I want to shell out on him. I mean, we just had a look at his stats right there, but if we just come down here and we take a look at Hakeem Olajuwon's stats. So, we take a look at Hakeem. He doesn't have the driver layup that David Robinson had, which is fair enough. He doesn't have the three-point shot, but again, we can boost Hakeem's to mid-80s with the shoe. Doesn't quite have the driving dunk. Passing's pretty much the same. Defensively is pretty much the same. Rebounding's pretty much the same. Hakeem has one more lateral quickness, and then David Robinson has a little bit of speed. So, is his upgrade on someone like Hakeem, who, of course, has been out a while even now, so they're probably due to release another good centre at some point or other. Of course, they did release the Marc Gasol, who in my opinion isn't top tier, isn't elite. But yeah, having a look at David Wilson, I'm not too sure, but I'm going to need you guys' help. Should I splash out on a Galaxy Opal? Because like I said, if I pick one of these guys up, I can so easily get another 750 tokens, and then when they update the token market next time, we can probably pick up another one, depending on who it is, of course. Hopefully they should just keep adding better and better opals in here, which kind of makes me not want to pick up one of these early ones. So maybe I leave it till this next token update and then just completely splash out. But let me know, guys, down below what you think. Let me know who I should pick up, who would fit my team best, who you like the best if you've got one. So yeah, definitely let me know, because in my head I am a bit all over the place as to who to pick up. In terms of the other sets that I have been looking at picking up, obviously we got a bid on that Jaren Jackson Jr., who fits into this set right here. So I bought back Davis Bertans, literally 5,000 MT. Jaren Jackson is 10k. We've got Jaylen Brown, who comes in about 25k. You can pick him up for usually 30k there, but yeah, usually you can get him for 25k. And Jimmy Butler's actually come down in price, so he was about 65k early. He's gone up a little bit, but 65k for him, 25k for JB, so 90k. So you're looking at about 100k for this set, which is 100 tokens. So you can easily make tokens. It's pretty much the same situation for Moments of the Week 8 and Moments of the Week 9, because Tatum's price has come down as well. He is, well, earlier he was around 45k. Looks like he's back up to around 50, about the same, to about 50k. But obviously out of that set, you got Kyle Lowry, who's like 20k, Spencer Dinwiddie, who's like 20k. So again, about 100k can get us another 100 tokens. But we've got all these heat check cards, let's not forget. And if we lock in every single set from this, obviously we'd have to buy back the Hornets ones, but if we locked in every set, our 750 tokens, which is another Galaxy Opal, and it's not even going to cost us any MT because we've pretty much already got them all completed. We need to spend a little bit more MT to get 120 tokens from here, and then obviously that could negate the fact of not getting a couple of these sets done as well. So we have just got so many tokens, and that is why I want to pick up a couple more of these guys, because I think I might actually just lock these ones in and then sell off my investments should their prices change too much. I just need this Bill Walton to come down in price just a little bit. But in my opinion, Legacy Showcase Series 1, Series 2, and then Moments of the Week Series 7, 8, and 9. Was that right? 7, 8, and 9? Yes, are the best values, because this one is a little bit expensive with a pink diamond Devin Booker in it. So you don't want to go for that one. So 7, 8, 9, Legacy Series 1 and 2. If you're looking to invest, in my opinion, they are the best things to do by far this year. Obviously, you get sets like this to lock in for MT, for tokens, sorry, but they are horrendous value. Do not lock these in, whatever you do, and you only get like 50 or 75. Like, it's such a slap in the face, it is ridiculous. And other than that, yeah, there's not really any other sets that have good value that lock in for a lot of MT. Not MT, tokens even. So yeah, this is a squad. If you'd missed yesterday's videos, this is the squad that we now have, and it is incredible. And to be fair, I might even put Lamar Odom into the starting lineup, because I absolutely love Lamar Odom, I have to say. So this starting lineup right here is insane. Lamar Odom at 6'10", Giannis at 6'11", and then Miles Turner, of course, coming in at 6'11". Brandon Roy as a Galaxy Opal, who is just insane. 21 Hall of Fame badges. Stephen Marbury also looking really damn nice. And you can see center position is where we are really struggling. Oh, I wouldn't say we're struggling, because these two cards are great, but in terms of the rest of the squad, that's diamonds, pink diamonds, and Galaxy Opals, to have two amethysts at the same position, it's a little bit sus, not gonna lie. So Pink Diamond Kristaps would definitely come in and become our starting center, and then that is why I keep also checking on the price of that Pink Diamond Hakeem, who obviously I just compared to Galaxy Opal David Robinson, so you know that he is a pretty damn good card, but still, he's about 200k. His price is just not coming down. Of course, this Jason Kidd set is for, who was Jason Kidd for? Let's see if this will jog my memory if we come down to here. So it was the second last player we got, so it was Richard Jefferson for Jason Kidd. Not like the Giannis set, where it's like a ridiculous card that you have to pick up, but at some point or other, I'll definitely look to pick this Hakeem card back up. Because like I said, it's going to take a really insane card to actually have, to knock this Hakeem out of the squad. Good speed, obviously good lateral quickness. Rebounding, defensively, he's there. Shooting-wise, he's there with a 92 mid, 78 3. And obviously, post-game is insane. So, in the next couple of days, or maybe even in the second video of the day today, we will be adding in this Kristaps Porzingis. Hopefully, you know, 200k, I think, is a pretty fair price for him. But you never know. People do like to go crazy on their bids. So let's jump into some comments from yesterday's 2 videos. You guys absolutely killed it on the support on those videos, as I knew you guys would. because of course we did add in our first Galaxy Opal of the year, so I expected it to be a goddamn good video, and in my opinion it was a great video. He was so good in the gameplay as well. He did not let me down, which makes me very happy indeed. So first comment of the day, Dominic Wills says, what's the point, what point guard, shooting guard for 100,000 MT? So I would say if you can put your budget out a little bit, Vince Carter as your shooting guard, a ridiculously good card, incredible, 60,000 MT, I'm going to put on him. I imagine you would be able to get him for 60k. Maybe his price has gone up a little bit right now, but did we see an early bid here? I mean, these have got bids, okay, maybe 70k for Vince Carter, so 70k for Vince Carter, which leaves you 30k for a point guard, and at the point guard position, you're looking at people like Kyle Lowry or Jason Terry. Actually, Jason Terry, definitely recommend Jason Terry. So Jason Terry, Diamond Vince Carter, that is a ridiculously good backcourt right there. Next up into the comments we go. William Moore says, is Diamond Patrick Beverley worth it? Is he worth it? Probably not. I don't know what his price is at the moment. We bought him when he was like 6k. He's up at like 10k now. Wow, okay, so that would have been a really good investment that we didn't do. He's good. He is undersized though, 6'1", and offensively, he doesn't give you incredible stats. He gives you decent stuff, but no driving dunk. Driving layup of 86 with his height is a problem. Mid-range not exceptional. 3-ball not exceptional. But obviously defensively he is very, very good. And speed-wise very good as well. For a budget point guard, not bad. But you could probably do better. People like the Ruby Dennis Smith Jr. even are going to be good. And obviously if you just push out another 10k, you can pick up people like Jason Terry and Kyle Lowry, who are going to be a lot better than him. All right, we move on. And we've got Hayden T, who says, want to try investing, but only want to put in about 30 to 50k. Any suggestions? So you're really not giving me much to work with there, Hayden, not going to lie. But what I said earlier in the video, I think Moments Week 7, 8 and 9 are very safe investments. If you can pick up some of these diamonds, which I know you can, for about 20k, you can pick up 2 diamonds and then maybe a couple of amethysts. Obviously, you're not going to be making hundreds of thousand MT off of it, but I think they are very safe. I don't think they're going to go down in price because at the end of the day, they're always going to lock in for 100 tokens and people are always going to want tokens. The more that they update this token market, the more desirable tokens are going to become. So I think buying all the players that you need to complete token sets now is the smart move, and that is exactly why I am doing it. Next up, X Hine, or Shine, says, I love your videos, thank you very much. You should pick up Manute Bowl. Now, in previous 2Ks, if you guys have been watching, I don't suppose you have, but from like the 2K16-17 days, I had Manute Bowl in my squads for so long, but I ain't paying 35k for a guy with 4 badges. That is not happening. I cannot believe he is still so expensive. Yes, he's 7'7", but he is a bad card. Like, realistically, this card is awful. Like, obviously it's great to use him, but speed at 26, 25 acceleration, 24 lateral quickness, he's really bad. Mid-range of 70, three-pointer of 74, 47 driving layup, 45 driving dunk. You could easily defend against his card, like, so simply. Obviously, he's going to be good on the defensive end, but there's other people out there that are giants. You know, there are other giants out there. Sean Bradley, that you don't have to pay 35k for, springs to mind. But yeah, that is a little bit too much to pay for him. But I would love to pick him up at some point during the year. Shinnick says, I'm sitting on 1 million and Opal, Brandon Roy, and I have Hidu. You knew I was going to recommend him. And all the Spotlight players, what players should I go for my team? So if you've got all the Spotlight players, your squad's probably looking something like this. And if you do have that much MT, I would strongly recommend Lamar Odom. I think he is a fantastic card. I picked this one up with a diamond shoe and a diamond contract for 75-ish K. So I definitely think he is a go-to guy. In terms of the centers, you're going to look at picking up the Pink Diamond Kristaps or Hakeem, like I am doing as well. And then other than that, I don't think you really need to spend much more MT. If you've got all the Spotlight players, and obviously you've already got Hidu, who is incredible, yeah, I don't really think you need to spend much more. Joseph Ramsey, what do you think of Antoine Walker? Well, I think he is fantastic, and that actually gets us onto the Evo section, which I completely forgot to go through. So we have been doing quite a bit of work with Antoine Walker. 63 made threes, 95 rebounds, 250 points, not bad. And then Joe Millin is at 255 assists already. So we're making some decent progress on these guys. And then on the back burner, I do have my eyes on Dion Waiters, who needs 500 points, which is quite a lot just to get him to the Amethyst level, not going to lie. It's like half of, or just under half of getting Diamond Antoine Walker to a Pink Diamond. So definitely not keen on Dion Waiters just yet, but I will get around to him because I know you guys think he is so good, and I have seen the gameplay that makes me think he is so good as well. Okay, so moving on, we should go with Hassan Zahir. You should get Diamond Brook Lopez and replace him for Bargnani. I actually already have Brook Lopez, my friend, and if we take a look and compare him to our Bargnani, we will see that, in my opinion, Bargnani is a little bit better. Well, actually, I haven't actually compared these guys side by side, so I might be saying a really dumb thing right there. But anyway, let's take a look. So post-game, Brook Lopez, but pretty similar. Shooting, Brook Lopez has a plus 7.3. Dunking goes to Bargnani. Passing's pretty awful between both of them. Defensively, interior D only a plus 5 for Brook Lopez, and block plus 6 for Lopez. Rebounding goes to Lopez. Speed goes to Bargnani massively, and lateral quickness 25 on Lopez, 52 on Bargnani. Now, obviously, 52 still isn't great, but 25 is god-awful. 9 Hall of Fame badges against 5, 21 gold badges against 25, so pretty similar in terms of the badges right there. And I just think that lateral quickness boost that Bargnani has over Brook Lopez is worth having him in the squad. But you never know, I might give Brook Lopez out a little run out at some point during the year. Vemix says, when do you think the next update to the token market is? I literally have enough for 3 opals, but the current ones are not too appealing. I totally agree, they're really not appealing, are they? But we have gone through them today, and out of all of them, obviously David Robertson does take my eye a little bit. When do I think we'll get the next update? It will be mid-February. It should be mid-February anyway. From now on, we should be getting an update every single month, and it will come, in my opinion, at midway through each month. So hopefully it's not too long to wait until the next one. Next up, Will Jones. I picked up a Kobe for 100k with a diamond contract. Should I sell him or keep him? I'm leaning more towards selling him because I have Opal, Brandon Roy. Well, I don't know who your backup shooting guard is, but if you don't have a good backup shooting guard, then I would definitely say keep Kobe. He is incredible. And of course, it's just awesome to have a Kobe card on your squad at this point in the year. I think the top tier shooting guards that are on the auction at the moment that are semi-affordable are Vince Carter and Kobe Bryant. And 100k with a diamond contract, not a bad price at all. Does he have any buyouts up? He doesn't. So he is still selling for just about over 100k. Looks like he's at about that transition phase from being over 100k to becoming a buy now. But yeah, I'd definitely say you hold on to him if you need someone for your backup shooting guard. Of course, like you said, you've got Brandon Roy. But if you don't really need him, if you've got someone else like a Reggie Lewis who's untradeable, if you've got an untradeable card to use it, then I would say cash in and take the MT. Next up, we have E. Simpson. Roy was also my first Opal and is well worth it. He is a green machine, and yeah, he definitely is. I have the Adidas Lillard 3 shoe on him. So I did ask you guys yesterday for a little bit of advice on what shoe to put on him. So you have the Adidas Lillard 3, which is this one right here, I believe, which gives a +3 to ball handling, pass accuracy, mid-range, speed with ball, and steal. So not bad boost. What did I say yesterday that he needs? Of course, we are running with Amethyst Mike D'Antoni. So the driving layup gets maxed out. Both mid-range and three-point shot get maxed out. Driving dunk gets maxed. And ball handling gets +4. So defensively, we could do with a little bit of a boost, I guess. And same with speed, although he does get a speed boost of +4. So yeah, a little bit of a speed boost, maybe. Speed with ball, not a bad one. Not a bad shoot, I have to say. I will do a little bit more of a research into it and then decide on who to put on it. Cody Deaton says, I decided to throw the foams on my Roy. Nice and cheap. Raises his interior and rebounding stats, which he needs. A three-point shoe is a waste in my opinion. And I definitely agree. I don't think having a three-point shoe on him is going to be a good idea. So you have the Nike foam posits on him, which right here. So yeah, interior defense, post moves, rebounding, and strength. And I think there's another foam down here somewhere, isn't there? That's the same one. I don't know. There's so many shoes. Some of them have the same name, but they're just a different colour. It is hard to keep up with the best shoes this year, not going to lie. Beast Mode says, is Carmelo Anthony worth keeping? In my opinion, no. He is currently selling for about 175-ish K, maybe 200 on a good day. I would say cash in on him. I think there are better players out there for that small forward position. Lamar Odom, or of course, Hedo Turkoglu. You guys knew I was going to say that. And I've kept on looking for a Hedo Turkoglu to pop up. I want to buy one that's already got a diamond contract and a diamond shoe on it. But obviously a three-point shoe, which I don't think this one is. Let's take a look. That's a mid-range shoe, so close, but not what I want. Because yeah, we bought the Lamar Odom for super cheap with a Adidas Superstar three-point shoe on it. And the diamond contract, so I want to make sure that I get one for a good price that has got the right shoe and the right contract on it. And we have been outbid on Kristaps Porzingis in the last couple of minutes. Of course, someone had to just crush the dream, didn't they? They had to do it. So Oh, okay, I'll keep trying to bid on him. I'll keep trying to get one for under 200k. I reckon I can at some point. Antonio Luis M. Japiasu. Okay, I started well with your name and then it kind of tailed off. But anyway, who do you think is better? 95 Jimmy Butler, 94 Buddy Hield, or 96 Eric Gordon? Love the videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Antonio. So Jimmy Butler, Buddy Hield, or Eric Gordon? I have only used the Jimmy Butler. I've used Buddy Hield at Ruby and Amethyst level, and I haven't used Eric Gordon. Out of the three of them, I'll probably say Jimmy Butler, followed by Buddy Hield, followed by Eric Gordon. But like I said, I haven't used the Eric Gordon, so it's a little bit unfair of me to be passing that judgment. But just for the fact his price is so cheap makes me think that other people don't rate him too highly. If he was good, he would be a little bit more expensive. Obviously, Jimmy Butler is the most expensive out of the three of them, but that is for good reason. He is a very, very good card indeed. All right, next up, we come in with Picklefish. I pulled the Amethyst, the Pink Diamond Magic, and sold it for about 520k. That is such a dub. It is hard to believe. Magic Johnson currently selling for still 400k. That is so much money. I really want to pick him up, but that is too much MT. What investments should I make, and or what players should I get for my squad? I have an all-diamond Amethyst squad with 2 pink diamonds, and that's Barry and Giannis. So pretty much what I've been saying throughout this entire video, you want to invest in legacy sets, moments of the week sets, and if you've already got Rick Barry and Giannis, you don't really want Rick Barry in your squad, to be honest. He's not great, but obviously Giannis is going to be a lock in your squad. If you have got well, you've obviously got 500k, so you can pick up some good players. You can pick up the Vince, you can pick up Hedo, you can pick up Lamar Odom, pick up someone like Miles Turner on the cheap if you can't afford to splash out on like a Hakeem or something like that. But there's plenty of options out there for you to take. Adam Kandov, Pink Diamond Kawhi or Tatum? Definitely Kawhi. 100% Kawhi. Leonard, he's a little bit more expensive, but he's definitely worth it in my opinion. Next up, Robot Gamer. Who is the best power forward in your game? In your game? My game? In the game, in your opinion? Giannis, without a doubt. Without a single doubt in my mind. 99 offense, 99 defense. Giannis, Pink Diamond, is the best power forward in the game. If you don't have him, you really goddamn need to. Alex Chiasson, what are some of the best ways to get rebounds for Evos? So the best way to do that is by, well, make sure you have a good coach. So you want to make sure you have someone like Brad Stevens who gives someone like, who do I have? Who did I have here? Marc Gasol. If I put in Marc Gasol right here, you guys will see that he gets a +5 to the defensive rebounding and offensive rebounding and strength, which might help with rebounding. But you want to run the quick through SCS play. You want to make sure that your player has the glass cleaning takeover, which, like I said, with this coach, I think that does change his takeover to glass cleaning. You want to run a quick through SCS play, which is from the Nets playbook. You want to assign it to the player you want to get the rebounds. So in this case, I'd assign it to Marc Gasol. You want to pass it into the point guard, and then as soon as the center starts running, so as soon as Marc Gasol starts running towards the rim, he'll be wide open, chuck up a 3, intentionally miss, and then just try and grab as many rebounds as you can. And previously, my record is 65 rebounds in one game, and that was just a weekly challenge game. So you can really start racking up the the rebounds very, very quickly. The Rad Travis, what is your favourite NBA team and why are they your favourite? I don't actually have a favourite NBA team. I just like basketball in general. And we come on to the final couple of comments of the day. Shinnick is with another comment. Are you going to spend your MT now? You are stacked on MT. Well, as you can see, I'm trying to spend it, but people just won't let me buy Kristaps Porzingis for 200,000 MT. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be spending it. You're going to see that throughout the week. Patrick says, hey JD, why aren't you playing Unlimited? Just asking and love the vids. Thank you very much, Patrick. The reason I'm not playing Unlimited, like I said, I will jump into it this month, but the rewards are incredibly subpar. Like, Moses Malone is a 6'10" center that you can't play at power forward because he doesn't have the shooting to actually be at that position. And the rewards in general are pretty damn terrible. Like, go 12-0 and you get 8,000 MT. That's pathetic. And of course, it's very stressful. It's sweaty gameplay. It's not fun. And of course, there is delay and latency as well. So it's just not the best game. But I will jump into it at some point this year. And then the final comment of the day, Large Infant, says, we know which badges to look for our backcourt players, but what are some good frontcourt badges? Rim Protector or Rebound Chaser, for example. So if we just let's go to Hakeem right now. I'm pretty sure he's got all the good ones that you want to have. So in terms of vital badges for centers and power forwards, Brick Wall, definitely. You want to make sure that they have contact finisher, rim protector, back down punisher is a big one, defensive leader as well, intimidator, and post move lockdown. Moving truck is a good one to have as well, and if they can have clamps, it's good. Rebound chaser, again, is a must. So is box, in my opinion. You definitely want to have those. Break starter is good as well, and then I think that's pretty much it in terms of badges I would recommend. But yeah, there's a lot of badges that you want to have on these players, and yeah, there's so many to look for. It is crazy. So that is going to do it for the first video of the day. As said, hopefully in the second video of the day, we will be able to actually add in someone like Porzingis to the squad. That'd be pretty damn nice. If not Porzingis, maybe Hakeem, whichever one I can get for 200k, they'll be joining the squad. But let me know down below, guys. Like I said, I need your advice. Galaxy Open Market. Do I bite the bullet now? Do I go for it? Or do I wait for February and then we just say whoever it is in February, if they're not good, we just pick up David Robertson. But if it is good, then we leave David Robertson and pick up the new guy. Let me know down below. That's going to be it for the first video of the day. Be sure to come back in a couple of hours for the second one. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.